Welcome everyone to our opening night. We're going to begin our time together with a word of prayer. So please bow your heads and pray with me. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the gift of athletic competition, for the safe travel and arrival of our friends from Springwood. We pray tonight that your name would be glorified and you would bless these athletes, that the competition would be tough and fierce, but it would all be done in the Spirit of Christ. We pray that you watch over the players, the referees, and coaches. And we pray all of these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor. Please raise your hand. If you'll stand, move your hats. For the national anthem. Flags on stage. Springwood Wildcats. Double zero, Lex Little. Number 2, TJ Matthews. Number 10, Stella Campbell. Number 11, Corey Patillo. And number 24, Vega Montauk. That's your visitors, Springwood Wildcats. And now, the starting lineup for your Lady Knights. Number 2, senior Jerry Allen. Number 10, from the 8th grade, Matt Davis. Number 14, junior Brooklyn Bear. Number 15, freshman Michaela Reed. And senior number 20, Anna Norton. All the Lady Knights are trying to move this out. Let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is the dawn of a new basketball season on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Alongside my producer, Brandon Schwebel, I'm your play-by-play commentator for the night, Noah Shelton. We are live from the Calvary Christian School here in Columbus, Georgia. Tonight, a couple crossover games between the AISA school, Springwood School, the Wildcats from Lynette, Alabama, and then the boys of Calvary will play their last exhibition game against the Spencer Green Wave, of course, Spencer in the GHSA. Again, many of our fans very familiar with the Springwood Wildcats, members of the AISA, formerly where Glenwood was. And the starting 5 tonight for the Wildcats, under head coach Lisa Sampson or Shelexia Little, who will take the tip-off wearing 00 in red. E.J. Matthews, Casey Harper, Estella Campos, Tori Patillo, and Vega Monslav. Michaela Reed, the 9th grader, the star who really burst onto the scene last grade as an 8th grader, wears number 15. And now there to receive the tip to compete with it with Little is Brooklyn Van. Van, the junior, and the tip-off goes to the Wildcats. Tori Patillo across the mid-court stripe. Tries to get a screen from Shelexia Little. Pass far corner. Pass inside. Little back outside. Emily Jo Matthews with a 3 from the corner. Comes up short and is rebounded by the Knights. Michaela Reed with the ball. Pass near side behind the three-point line. Back to Michaela Reed. Emily Jo Matthews on the defense for the Wildcats. The Knights under head coach Jonathan Norton, former head coach of the Columbus State Lady Cougars back in the day. Michaela Reed will take a three from the far key, off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose and taken by the Wildcats. Monslave with the rebound. Patillo with the ball. Double team on Patillo over the Little. Little thought about taking the three, pulled it down. Behind the back pass goes out of bounds. Try to get it to Emily Jo Matthews. It rolled right by her feet and into the Calvary bench. And the Knights will have possession. Jade Irvin inbounds it to Michaela Reed. Still scoreless a minute into our ball game. Reed pass near side, nearly taken by Little. Long two from the near side is just off the back iron. Good attempt there by Maddie Davis. Had an open shot, just missed it. Rebounded by Springwood. Pass by E.J. Matthews. Nearly goes out of bounds. Little off of the deflection, gets it, and scores the bucket. And the Wildcats are the first on the board, 2-0 Springwood. Michaela Reed show moves on the dance floor and gets it to go on the left side. 2-2 tie. Again, Calvary, 15-9 total record last year. Lost by 1 to the Kings Academy in the playoffs. That eliminated them last year. As the Wildcats turn the ball over, Jade Irvin now with the ball coming near side. Back over to Michaela Reed at the key. Anna Norton with the ball back to Reed. Emily Jo Matthews again playing on the fence against Reed. Reed gets a screen and takes a three from the far side off the back iron and rebounded by Tori Patillo. Over the back foul called against the Knights. And that's Maddie Davis who will be called for the first foul of the night. So Springwood will have possession. Patillo inbounds to Little, who gives it back to Patillo. Again, Calvary Lady Knights play Chambers on the road in November and at home in January. They also play Glenwood in January. It's a couple more across the straight games as Little goes inside, gets the bucket to go, and the foul. So she'll head to the line for a chance for a three-point play. Again, Jonathan Norton, 7-year head coach of the ladies team over at Columbus State. He also was head coach at Berry College. He has 27 total years of coaching experience. Springwood already has played a couple games this season as Little gets the free throw to go and gives the Wildcats a 5-2 lead. They played in the Evangel tournament last week. They beat Sparta Academy and Edgewood. Alexia Little had 39 points in the Edgewood game. Anna Norton just misses a three-point shot to tie the game and is rebounded by the Wildcats. Little coming near side, driving into the paint. Oh, what a pass over to Emily Jo Matthews, but good defense by Jade Irvin as they get the ball back out to Tori Patillo, who's double-teamed, back over to Emily Jo Matthews. Inside to Patillo, it's going to be the Little spin move, jump shot, no good, gets her own rebound, goes back up and gets fouled. Tough play by Alexia Little as she'll head back to the free throw line. In the season opening game for the Lady Knights of Calvary, the third game for Springwood. First free throw by Little is short. The senior Alexis Smith will check in for the Knights as Jade Irvin checks out. 5-2 Springwood lead, 2 minutes 55 seconds into the ball game. Second free throw from Little is good. 6-2 Springwood lead. Michaela Reed going far side. Driving into Emily Jo Matthews. Lost the ball. Turned the ball over. Tori Patillo with the ball going back to the other way for the Springwood Wildcats. Behind the back dribble, she lost it too. And a travel by Maddie Davis. Just a little too quick. And the ball will go back to Springwood. Emily Jo Matthews will inbound the ball in front of the Calvary bench. Good defense by Brooklyn Van. Gets the ball out, and ball's loose on the floor. And Tori Patillo trying to find somewhere to go with it. She can't, and jump ball is called. Possession arrow will give the ball to the Knights. Michaela Reed passes it near side. Norton to the near corner to Maddie Davis. And Alexia Little bats it out of bounds. It will remain with the Knights. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Madison Robinson will check in for the Wildcats. Asila Campos checks out. And a travel called against Alexis Smith before the pass back to Michaela Reed. And another turnover gives the ball back to the Wildcats. Little inbounds to Patillo. Patillo driving far side. Now steps back behind the three-point line. Trying to find somewhere to give it. Gives it near side to Robinson. Robinson on the near key back to Shelton Little, the playmaker for the Wildcats. Again, at 39 in that second game against Edgewood, the second win of the season as Springwood is 2-0. Emily Jo Matthews drives in and overshoots about the 5-foot jumper. And ball still loose on the floor and out of bounds, and it will remain with the Knights. Good effort there by Shelexia Lill. Never gave up on the play, but the ball goes out of bounds off of her. And Michaela Reed will get the ball with the Knights down 4. Halfway through our first quarter, 6-2 Wildcats lead. Alexis Smith back to Reed. Reed drives in, and she's fouled. Foul on the floor. The Knights will try to inbound underneath their own basket. Pass far side to Reed. Reed takes a three off the right side of the iron and out of bounds. Still inbounds, now out of bounds. That was going to go off Anna Norton, and the ball will go back to Springwood. Calvary still struggling to find a rhythm on offense so far. Springwood playing very physical so far. Pass far side to Little. Little pass back over to Patillo. Patillo behind the three-point line. Good defense by Anna Norton. 20 on the shot clock. Pass far side to Emily Jo Matthews. Back inside to Patillo. Patillo goes up, gets the bucket to go, and is fouled. So another chance for a three-point play for the Wildcats. 8-2, they lead. Free throws off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Michaela Reed. Michaela Reed going quickly, driving near side. Now drives to the paint, goes up with the right hand and gets fouled. So she'll head to the line for the first free throw attempts of the season. Victoria Griffin and Charlie Spann go over to the scorer's table. Look like they're about to check in. First free throw by Reed is good. So they will check in. Maddie Davis and Anna Norton will check out. Second free throw by Reed is good. 8-4 now the lead for the Wildcats. 3 minutes to play first quarter. Little pass near corner. Back over to Robinson. Takes a three from the near key. Short arms it, rebounded by the Calvary Knights. Over to Michaela Reed, goes up, good patience, goes up with the two-point shot, just missed it. Missed opportunity by Michaela Reed and the Knights, and Patillo's got it going back the other way. Emily Jo Matthews back to Shelexia Little, who lost it. And a three-point shot by Mindslave is just short, and ball's loose on the ground and out of bounds off the Wildcats. Caroline Van Shore will check in. Megan Monslov will check out. Both these offenses working fairly quickly in their possessions here in the first quarter. Shot clock has not really been an issue as Reed goes up and gets fouled. Head coach of the Wildcats, Lisa Sampson, doesn't quite agree with that call. Michaela back at the free throw line. She was 2 for 2 on her first trip. Now 3 for 3. Again, the seniors on this Calvary Christian Lady Knights team: Jade Irvin, Anna Norton, Alexis Smith, Alexis Smith, 3 seniors, 2 juniors, 1 sophomore, 2 freshmen, and 5 8th graders. Pretty young team still for the Calvary Christian Knights as Michaela Reed makes her 4th in a row. 8-6 now our score. Emily Jo Matthews on the far side. Pass inside to Robinson. Robinson drives into the right block. Short arms the shot. Good defense there by Alexis Smith. And she gets the ball before he gets out of bounds. No, not quite. Ball just rolls out of play. And Springwood will look to inbound it underneath their own basket. Casey Harper will check in as Emily Jo Matthews checks out. Little for 3 off the back iron. No good, and a good hard-fought rebound there by Michaela Reed. Passes it down the court to Brooklyn Van. Goes up for the shot. Doesn't get it to go, but is fouled. And Calvary will now have a chance to tie the ball game up at 8. And a timeout taken by Calvary. 2:02 to play in the first quarter. 8-6 Springwood leads. This is high school basketball on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. Brooklyn Van heads to the free throw line for the Lady Knights. Looking to tie the ball up, and no good off the front of the rim. Second one off the back iron, rebounded by Shelexia Little. Little back to Patillo. Patillo to the far side. Michaela Reed, good defense over there. Patillo wants a screen from Little. Gives it to Robinson near side. Charlie Spann on the defense. Van short over to Patillo. Patillo back behind the midcourt logo to reset the offense. Shot clock is at 10. Near side Robinson. Ball fake back over to Patillo. Shot clock at 5, at 4, 3, 2. Pass inside Little. Little's got to get the shot off. She does not. Shot clock violation, and the ball will go over to Calvary. Bell Graham will check in. Brooklyn Van will check out. 5 on the floor for the Knights. Alexis Smith. Michaela Reed. Charlie Spann. And Anna Norton. As well as Maddie Davis. As Victoria Griffin just checked out. Michaela Reed with the ball, driving to the key. Near side, 3-point shot by Spann off the front iron. No good, rebounded by Shelexia Little. Little driving hard to the middle of the court, goes to the right block, goes up tough, goes up for the 2-point shot and gets it to go in transition. Beautiful play there by Shelexia Little. 10-6 Springwood leads. Under a minute now to go in the first period. Michaela Reed pressured, driving in. Right elbow, lost it, taken by Little. Little pass inside, good defense there by Charlie Spann to take it away. Coming back to the near side. Back over to number 11, Belle Graham. She lost it, and now Springwood again going back the other way, Tori Patillo. Patillo far side to Casey Harper. And Harper tried to get it to Little, but she lost it over to Michaela Reed. Reed trying to get it down court to Charlie Spann. She turns it over. As back and forth we go, 60 seconds to go in the first quarter. Little off her back foot, too strong on the 2-point shot. 10-6 still our score. Anna Norton coming near side, driving into the right block, now takes it back out. 6 on the shot clock. 5, 4, 3, got to get a shot off, and she traveled. Belle Graham traveled, 3 seconds to play. Emily Jo Matthews will check back in. Madison Robinson will check out for the final possession of the first quarter. Maddie Davis will check in for Michaela Reed. You see about a little bit of a half-court heave there. Patillo of 2 with 1. Half-court shot at the buzzer is short, and that will do it for our first quarter. Very entertaining first 8 minutes. Very physical play so far. Springwood 10, Calvary 6. This is high school basketball on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. Like, take a moment to thank our sponsors: Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, Pepsi Buffalo Rock, Gordy Eye Care, CVCC. Thank you for all your support, and thank you for allowing us to do what we love. That's cover and give these high school athletes the recognition they deserve. Springwood ball to begin the second quarter. Monslav inbounds it to Patillo. Patillo coming to the near key, trying to drive in. Good defense by both teams so far. Been a very physical game in the first 8 minutes and change. Emily Jo Matthews on the far side, looking to give it back to Patillo. Shelexia Little on the near side against Maddie Davis. Gets a screen. And a travel against Estella Campos. And a turnover for the Wildcats will give the ball back to the Lady Knights. Jade Irvin inbounds it to Michaela Reed. Reed to Maddie Davis. Davis trying to drive in against Monslav. And a Norton pass inside to Brooklyn Van. Loose ball taken by the Wildcats. And the pass goes off at the back of Estella Campos. And now in transition goes Maddie Davis, and she can't corral it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Lost her balance, and the ball will go out of bounds, and Springwood will have possession. Vega Monslav drives into the right block. Pass Emily Jo Matthews is blocked. Great defense by Brooklyn Van, and a turnover will give the ball back to Calvary. Great defensive play there by Brooklyn Van. Reed gets a screen from Van. Gives it near side to Irvin. Near side to Norton for 3. Just misses it, but a good rebound over there by Maddie Davis. Maddie Davis goes back up. Shot goes behind the backboard. She gets her own rebound, trying to get it out. Back to Norton. 8-foot shot, no good. Little in transition, driving in. Spin move into the paint, goes up for 2, gets it to go, and the foul. Another chance for a three-point play for Shelexia Little. And she converts the three-point play. 13-6, Springwood leads. Michaela Reed driving far side. Taking her time to try to set the offense up. And an offensive foul called against Brooklyn Van. Gives the ball back to Springwood. Patillo with the ball going across the midcourt stripe. 6:05 to play second quarter. 13-6 Springwood leads. Good ball movement by the Wildcats. 3-point shot near side by Monslav is too strong. Good rebound by Little. Goes up, gets the shot to go, and again is fouled. Shelton Little, an absolute menace in the paint so far. Alexis Smith will check in for Jade Irvin. 15-6 Springwood leads. Shelton Little trying to make it a 10-point lead for the Wildcats. She does. 16-6 Springwood leads. 5:50 to go in our second quarter. Reed back to Davis. Davis with a 3-point shot. Short arms it. Anna Norton with the rebound. Ball bouncing around inside the paint. Brooklyn Van had it, and a foul called against Little trying to rip it away from her. So that'll put Michaela Reed underneath her own basket right in front of the Calvary student section. Gives it into Brooklyn Van. Van, her pass is tipped by Patillo. Patillo strips it away from Maddie Davis. But Michaela Reed now with it outside the key, drives in, and she gets fouled. Reed fouled on the floor. So she again will try to inbound underneath her own basket. Not much movement from the Knights. Now finally gets it in. Double team in the corners. Maddie Davis gives it over to Reed. Reed trying to drive in. Dribbling in. Spin move to the right block. Just missed the 2-point shot. Gets her own rebound. Lost it off her foot and goes out of bounds. But it will remain with the Knights. I believe her dribble went off the foot of Shelton Little. So another opportunity for Calvary. Good pass there to Van. Van back to Reed. Reed 2-point shot from short range is good. And it's 16-8 now. Patillo far side. Near side pass to Maroslav. Near side pass to Emily Jo Matthews. 3-point shot from the corner off the back iron. Good rebound over there by Maddie Davis. And Davis is fouled on the pass. Shelton Little, the guilty Springwood Wildcat. And that's her second foul in about 20 minutes of game time. Casey Harper will check in for Vega Monslav. Little also out of the ball game. In a little bit of early foul trouble. Anna Norton's pass nearly got taken. Reed with a 3 from the near corner off the back iron, no good. Calvary with the rebound, back to Reed. Reed now with a 3 from the key, no good. And ball goes out of bounds off of the Wildcats. Caroline Van Shore and Maddie Davis there trying to attempt to get the rebound. Reed again looking to inbound. Brooklyn Van back to Reed. 3-point shot from the near side. Too strong and out of bounds off of Springwood. Some of the Lady Knights didn't get the memo, and they hustled back to the right side of the court. Reed's pass to Maddie Davis goes out of bounds. And now it's Springwood basketball. Casey Harper inbounds to Tori Patillo. Patillo taking her time with the right hand. Back to the left. And an offensive foul, I believe, against Caroline Van Shore. Yes, it is. And the ball will go back to the Lady Knights. 16-8 our score, just about halfway through our second quarter. Michaela Reed driving in to the paint. Good move and gets the shot to go, and she's fouled. Been a game of 3-point play so far. for the second half of action here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Springwood leads 18-14 over the Lady Knights of Calvary. Shelton Little with 2 fouls there in the first half. She will begin the second half on the floor. She'll inbound it to Patillo. And we're underway for the second half of action. Patillo on the near key. Driving into the right block, goes in. Good pass over there to the far side to Campo. She misses the shot, rebounded by Reed. Reed going one-on-one against Little. Right block, 2-point shot, just off the back iron, no good. Good rebound over there, but Maddie Davis gets her own rebound again. Gets blocked on the shot. Good block there by Campos, and the Wildcats with the ball. Little driving in, just throws up a shot, no foul called. And that'll give the ball back over to the Lady Knights. Coach Norton calls horns as Michaela Reed goes across the mid-court stripe. Reed near key, far side to Norton. Back over to Reed. Reed, deep three-point shot from the near side, off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats is Tori Patillo. Patillo going far block, drives in, left side. Shot too short, and Little bats it out of bounds. Griffin will check in for Anna Norton. Patillo looking to inbound. Gives it far side to Emily Jo Matthews. Matthews back to Patillo. Three-point shot from the far corner. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats and tipped out of bounds by Brooklyn Van. And it will remain on that side of the floor. Patillo looking to inbound. Gives it to Emily Jo Matthews on the near key. Back to Patillo. Behind the three-point line. Now driving in. Right block. Floater, no good. Too strong. Rebound tipped up in the air and finally taken, and now taken by Michaela Reed. Campos batted it back to Reed. Reed going right block, drives in, 2-point shot, good. 18-16 our score. Beautiful moves there by Michaela Reed. Pass inside to Little. Little goes up, gets fouled. First free throw by Little is good. Charlie Span checks into the ball game. Second free throw by Little. Gives it to go, and it's a 4-point lead for Springwood. Reed offensively coming near side. Trying to get a screen by Irvin. Reed passes it far side. Maddie Davis driving in, goes up for two, gets blocked by Campos. Ball goes over to Monslav. Far side to Shelton Little. Pump fake, now passes it far side to Matthews. Matthews with a long two from the far side, gets it to go. 22-16. Reed now driving in, going the other way. Oh, what a move, he gets it to go. What touch. Underhand layup. Got it to roll through, roll in. 22-18, good response here by Calvary. Monslaw back to Patillo. Patillo, good pass by Emily Jo Matthews inside the Little. Rebound fought for, taken by Little, goes back up and gets it to go. Tough to defend her in the paint. 24-18, Springwood leads. Reed near side on the keep. On the wing. Brooklyn Van throws a little bit of a screen. Irvin for three from the near side. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound batted out, taken by Emily Jo Matthews. Near side, Patillo. Patillo, long two from the near side. Airballed it. And the ball is batted out of bounds by Anna Norton. So it will be Springwood basketball. Inbound to Patillo. Lisa Sampson getting directions. Near side to Emily Jo Matthews. Near corner, three-point shot is airball too strong by Monslav. Rebounded by Campos. Gets the ball back from Patillo. Pass inside to Monslav. Short shot from two. 4-2 is no good and batted out of bounds by the Wildcats. Missed opportunity there by the Wildcats offensively. Michaela Reed coming near side. Gives it to Maddie Davis. Davis driving in. And a charge called. Let's see what the foul was called. Foul called against Springwood there, as I suspected. Thought he called a charge for a second, and I wouldn't have believed that. So Michaela Reed will inbound for Calvary. Patillo heads to the bench. Inbound goes to Van, who gives it to Davis. Davis back to Reed. Michaela trying to drive into the paint. 8-foot shot for two, no good off the back iron. Fought for hard for the rebound, now goes back up for two and gets fouled. What effort by Michaela Reed, and she'll head to the free throw line. First free throw is good. And timeout taken by Calvary. 24-19 our score. Springwood leads still here from the Calvary Christian School on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the ball game. Michaela Reed back on to attempt her second of two free throws. As her and Shelexia Little have made a lot of damage and have taken a lot of trips to the free throw line. Second free throw from Reed. Too strong with the back iron, rebounded by Springwood. Robinson back to Little. Little behind the back dribble. Directing traffic. Aggressive defense by Van. Little drives in. Back to Monslav. Goes far side. Back to Campos. Near side three for Emily Jo Matthews off the short side of the iron. No good. And it's rebounded by Calvary. Irvin gives it to Michaela Reed. Michaela Reed driving in. 2-point shot from the free throw line is good. 3-point ball game. 3:22 to play third quarter. As the Calvary student section starts to come alive. Emily Jo Matthews on the near wing. Pass inside. Campos for two. No good. Rebounded by Irvin. Irvin back to Reed. And Michaela with a chance inside the ball game up at 24. Reed to the key. Pass near side. Davis drives in. 2-point shot off the back of the backboard, the side of the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Springwood. Monslav takes it back out. Back to Robinson. Robinson back to Monslav near corner. Inside to Emily Jo Matthews. Back to Monslav. 3-point shot from the near side. Too strong. Neither team can buy a 3-point shot right now. Maddie Davis goes up and gets fouled on the way up. And she will head to the free throw line. First free throw by Davis. No good. Second one no good as well. Big opportunity from the free throw line there for Calvary. It remains a 3-point game. Emily Jo Matthews near corner to Robinson, back to Matthews, pass inside of Campos, 2-point shot, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Springwood. Couple substitutions. Charlie Spann will check in. Maddie Davis will check out for Calvary. Casey Harper will check in for Emily Jo Matthews for Springwood. Irvin gives it back to Reed. Reed being patient near side. Passes it back far side, taken by Shelton Little. Little all alone. Goes up with the right hand for two and gets it to go in transition. Great defensive play by Shelton Little. Springwood leads by 5. She does it again. Steal again. All by herself. Right hand again. Right hand good. Shelton Little showing the power to take over this ball game. 7-point lead now for Springwood. Kayla Reed fakes a three, now takes it from the key. No good. Rebound goes back to Calvary. 2-point shot from the near side, in and out by Spann. And a foul as Brooklyn Van goes back up to put it back in. Foul on the floor. But Kayla Reed will look to inbound underneath her own basket. Harley Shaw will check in for Estella Campos. Reed passes it in. Spann at the key with it. Now pass inside. 2-point shot is good by Brooklyn Van. 28-23. Patillo directing traffic. Gives it back to Little. Little fakes a 3-point shot. Thought about driving in. Behind the back dribble, now drives in. And a 3-second violation called against Springwood. Harley Shaw, the guilty Springwood Wildcat on that foul. Michaela Reed will drive in. 2-point shot from the right elbow. Off the front iron. Gets it to roll in. And it's again a one-possession ball game, 28-25. Patillo gives it to Robinson. 3-point shot from the near side off the front of the iron. Harley Shaw with the rebound. Puts it back up. No good. And a foul on the rebound against the Wildcats. It goes against Harley Shaw. So Lil will remain with 2 fouls. And that will put Calvary in the bonus. Meeting Jade Irvin's going to have a couple free throw attempts. First one, no good. Michaela Reed and Anna Norton check out. Maddie Davis and Victoria Griffin check in. Second free throw by Irvin, no good. Taken by Little, going far side, driving in hard to left block. Passes it out to Robinson. Robinson cross-court pass over to Patillo. Patillo back to Harper. Harper 3-point shot. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound fought forward, taken by Calvary. Griffin going far side. Driving in the right block, goes up for the two-point shot. Too high and rebounded by Springwood. Patel with the ball with 2, with 1. Doesn't see the game clock, and now will end the third quarter. 8 minutes to play, 3-point lead for Springwood. We will be back for the last quarter of action here in the girls' game between Calvary and Springwood on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Keep it here. Welcome back to the ball game. 28-25, Springwood leads. Calvary out possession to begin the fourth quarter. Springwood late getting off the bench. Maddie Davis with the ball near side. Emily Jo Matthews, good defense. Gives it back to Reed. Reed behind the three-point line near side. Good defense by Patillo. Goes around the arc back to the key. Redirecting traffic, wants a screen by Brooklyn Van. Gets it, three-point shot for the tie. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Campos. Gives it over to Shelexia Little going far side. Little driving in. Passes it back out to Monslav. Back to Patillo. Patillo to Emily Jo Matthews. Back to Patillo. Back to the far side of Monslav. Around the world we go. Back to Little inside. Spin move. Right hand shot. No good. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up. Gets fouled. And again, she will head to the line. Her and Michaela Reed have really made an impact at the charity stripe so far tonight. Her first one is good. Second one off the back iron, no good. And a hard rebound taken by Emily Jo Matthews. Little traveled before she drove in. Michaela Reed with the ball near side. A little bit of full court press now for Springwood as Reed lost the ball. Patillo drives in, easy layup for 2, 6-point lead. Again, full court press by Springwood. Reed goes far side, and she traveled. 2 straight turnovers by Calvary, and a timeout taken by Coach Norton. Springwood off to a good start in the fourth quarter. They lead by 6 here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live, 6:55 to go. Welcome back to the ball game. Springwood offensively looking to take a 3-possession lead. Emily Jo Matthews back to Patillo, far side of Monslaw, back to Patillo at the key. Springwood taking their time. Little driving in, back to Emily Jo Matthews, back to Patillo for three from the key, in and out, rebounded by Michaela Reed. Reed passes it, has Anna Norton all by herself to the left block for two, in and out, rebounded by Emily Jo Matthews. Another missed opportunity by Calvary. Patillo drives in. Pass goes back to Shelexia Little. Patillo will have the ball at the key to reset the offense. Moslov, back to Patillo, back to Matthews. Michaela Reed goes for the steal, overruns it, back to the far side to Moslov, and she traveled before she drove into the paint. Calvary Basketball, Michaela Reed across the midcourt stripe. Near side to Davis. Davis for three. In and out, rebounded by Emily Jo Matthews to Springwood. Gets out to Moslov. Moslov back to Patillo. 5:42 to play. Pass to Little. Little driving in to the right elbow. Back to Patillo for three from the key. No good again. Moslov drives in, misses the shot, rebounded by Calvary. Anna Norton with the ball. Still, both teams cannot buy a three-point shot. Norton along the far side. She's in trouble, and timeout is called by Coach Norton. So while we got a minute, I'd like to thank some of our sponsors that make all this possible. Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika. Pepsi, Buffalo Rock, always hooking us up with the only lemon lime soda in the market, Brandon, and that is Starry, the only lemon lime soda known to man. As well as Gordy Eye Care, CVCC, Masterwall. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for letting us do what we love. As we are looking forward to another basketball season on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Football kind of wrapping up a little bit for what we do. A little bit, that is. Brandon, you'll be making the road trip Friday as Harris County hits the road for their first playoff game. Up to Fairburn, Georgia. But obviously, a few games happened last Friday. Of course, Glenwood falling to Alabama Christian in the first round of the AHSAA playoffs. But as one door shuts, another opens. As we're looking forward to covering basketball all around the Chattahoochee Valley this winter. We'll have Glenwood's first AHSAA game against Valley next Thursday from the Swamp. Looking forward to starting the Glenwood Coaches Show with Coach Jesse Perdue as well. Again, I'm Noah Shelton alongside my producer Brandon Schwebel. Here at Calvary Christian School, where the Lady Knights are trailing by 6 with 5:19 to go against AISA Springwood Wildcats. Michaela Reed with the ball far side. Trying to drive in. Good defense by Moslov. Reed taking her time near side, 13 on the shot clock. Far side to Norton. Norton far side to Davis. Davis pass inside, back to Reed. Reed thought about taking the three. 4 on the shot clock with 3, 2, 1. Takes the three, contested, and it's off the front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Springwood. And the Wildcats can smell blood in the water. Shelexia Little gives it back to Emily Jo Matthews. Back to Patillo, around the horn to Moslov. Back to Patillo. Emily Jo Matthews outside the three-point line. Back to Little. Little the two-point shot from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Calvary. Brooklyn Van on the rebound. Michaela Reed driving in, and she's fouled. Foul on the floor. Maddie Davis looked to inbound it. To Jade Irvin. Irvin back to Michaela Reed. Calvary still trailing by 6, 4 minutes to play. Jade Irvin for 3 from the near key. Off the iron, no good. Rebound goes to Springwood. Shelexia Little finally collects it. Going in transition. Good defense and kicked out of bounds by her own foot. It will go over to Calvary. So Irvin will inbound. Full court press look again by Springwood. Pass over to Reed. Pass far side to Norton. And Norton back to Reed. Reed driving in the left hand. Gives it outside. Davis drives in to the left block. Shot is blocked and rebounded by Springwood. Monslaw passes it Emily Jo Matthews. Matthews will take it out and take her time. Gives it back to Patillo to reset the offense. 3:24 and counting. Matthews near side to Little. Little back to Patillo. Patillo back far side to Monslav. And around the horn, back inside to Little. 2-point shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Good defense by Calvary. She goes up. She is fouled. Shot does not go, but she'll head back to the charity stripe. And yet another trip to the free throw line for Shelexia Little. A chance to make the 3-possession game. First one is up and is good. 32-25 now. Second one is off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Davis. Reed going far side offensively for Calvary. Dribbles it outside of the key. Back to Irvin, back to Reed. Reed drives a shot, no good. Rebounded by Brooklyn Van. Her shot is blocked, taken by Irvin. Irvin back around to Michaela Reed near corner. Reed trying to drive it on Patillo. Lost her footing. No whistle blown. She's laying in the paint, and a jump ball is called, and possession arrow favors Springwood. And timeout taken by Calvary. 2:34 to play in our ball game. Springwood leads by 7 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. Shelexia Little going to the right block. 2-point shot, gets it to go. 9-point lead now for Springwood as they're pulling away. Michaela Reed driving in. Gets her shot blocked by Campos. Patillo, pass to Moslav, right block, 2-point shot, good. And just like that, Springwood leads by 11. Three-point shot by Reed from the far key. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Little. 11-point lead for Springwood, 1:39 to play. As I'm sure they'll take their time on this possession. 25 on the shot clock as Patillo is fouled. Victoria Griffin, the junior, on the foul for Calvary. Emily Jo Matthews now will inbound the ball. Gives it to Monslav. Monslav taken by Calvary. The pass intended for Campos. Span goes up for two, misses it. Rebound on the floor, and a jump ball called, and possession will remain with the Lady Knights. And Norton will check in for Victoria Griffin. Michaela Reed again looking to inbound underneath her own basket. Span over to the far side to Reed. Calvary's got to go. Span three-point shot near side, in and out. Story of the day, Span gets the rebound for the near elbow. Two-point shot too short. Rebounded by Monslava Springwood. Emily Jo Matthews' pass is deflected out of bounds by Michaela Reed. Possession will remain with the Wildcats. Patillo inbounds it Little. Little far side, trying to drive in. Goes to the left block, two-point shot. She's fouled. As Little has been living at the free throw line so far tonight. 59 seconds to play. Springwood looking to put the nail in the coffin. Her first free throw is good. She makes the second as well, a 13-point lead now for Springwood, under a minute to play. Michaela Reed, far side to Norton, back to Reed. Yeah, it looks like Calvary has thrown up the white flag. 40 seconds to play, trailing by 13 as Springwood has absolutely dominated the fourth quarter. Reed goes inside, misses the two-point shot, rebounded by Shelexia Little. Little driving in, goes to the left block, gets the two-point shot to go, and that'll do it. Michaela Reed with the ball with 19 seconds to play. Shot clock is off. Reed spin move, trying to drive in. Left block, two-point shot is good. It shows she'll add to her total. Horn blows, and that will do it. The Springwood Lady Wildcats come on the road down to Columbus, Georgia, and get a win 40-27 over the Calvary Christian Lady Knights. Here in Calvary's first game of the season, Springwood improves to 3-0. Calvary falls to 0-1. And Brandon, we'll be back in just a few with the boys' game, their last scrimmage, as they'll take on the Spencer Green Wave here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Stick around. We'll be back in just Welcome back, everybody. Game 2 about to be underway. The boys' game, the last exhibition game, last scrimmage game, if you will, for Calvary before they hit the regular season. First regular season game next Tuesday here against Harris County. We'll be here for that one. Tonight they're scrimmaging against the Spencer Green Wave from the GHSA. Spencer wins the opening tip. Kevin Brown with the ball. Going against Dylan Halston, originally from London, England. That's number 15, Dylan Halston. Zyquan Bright driving in left block. Pass over to Joshua Selden, and Selden gets the shot to go and is fouled. So a quick attempt for Spencer for a three-point play. Calvary led by head coach Jonathan Gordon, as the three-point play is successful. TJ Benson, near side to Irvin. Back to Benson. Benson far side to Halston. Halston back to Benson. Benson trying to make a move. Back over to Halston on the far corner. Driving into the left block. Goes up. Tries to dunk it, but he gets fouled hard. Like he was trying to put somebody on a poster. But he will head to the free throw line. Dylan Halston, originally from London, England by way of Florida. Now a Calvary Christian Knight, as his first free throw attempt is good. Second one is good as well. 3-2 Spencer lead. Pass inside, good defense by Liam Holcutt as the pass is back outside to Brown. Brown back to Griffin. Kerry Griffin on the near side. TJ Benson playing defense. Almost double dribbled. Good defense by Benson. He steals it. Goes to the left block. Goes up for two and gets it to go. TJ Benson trying to set the tone early. 4-3 Calvary. Shaw Irvin transfers from Shaw High School, bats it out of bounds. Three-point shot by Bright on the far side, no good. Rebound tipped up, taken by Spencer. Brown goes back up. Now a good shot over there by Edward Brown to put it back up and in. And Spencer regains the lead 5-4, and a deep pass over to the far side to Holcutt. Holcutt drives in, left block, two-point shot, goes. Both teams trading blows here in the early going. 6-5 Calvary. Kevin Brown being defended by Halston. TJ Benson on Kerry Griffin, excuse me. Two-point shot by Kevin Brown, no good. Rebounded by Calvary. Benson deep pass over to Holcutt. Holcutt goes up for two and gets it to go. Timeout taken by Spencer. So a quick timeout by Coach Allen for Spencer. And Calvary has an 8-5 lead, 5:42 to play first quarter here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. 8-5 Calvary leads here in the early going. Brown gives it to Bright. Bright stolen by TJ Benson. Gonna drive to the right block, go up for two again, and gets it to go. Another bucket in transition for TJ Benson, 10-5 Calvary. Kevin Brown directing traffic, drives in on Austin, passes it back outside. 2-point shot by Shelton. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound taken by Spencer. Nearly lost by Kevin Brown. He gets it back. Ooh, what a pass inside. And a 2-point shot is blocked by Austin. But a foul is called, and that will send Shelton to the line. First free throw is missed off the back iron. Liam Anderson will check out. Josh Jackson will check in. Second free throw, that one rolls in. And it's a 10-6 Calvary lead. Benson will inbound. Gives it to Shawdell Irvin, back to TJ Benson. Benson, deep pass far side to Halston. Halston near side to Holcutt. Holcutt driving in, right block, and offensive foul called against Holcutt. Offensive foul against Calvary. Ball goes back to Spencer. Jacavian Key gives it back to Kerry Griffin. Griffin to Joshua Selden. Selden slips as he's trying to dribble, drives in. Very physical contact and foul called against Calvary. It's going to go against Shawdell Irvin. Foul on the floor. Spencer will inbound. Yes, Tyler Freeman, the sophomore, will check in for Shawdell Irvin. Tyler Freeman had that 50-point game last year as a freshman. Pass near side, 2-point floater shot by Kerry Griffin is good. 10-8 now, Calvary leads. Good pass by Holcutt. Halston drives in for two. Short arms the 2-point shot, and rebound goes to Spencer. Griffin near side, gives it back to Brown. Brown driving in. Around the horn, far side to Key. Key for three, off the window, no good. Rebounded by Holcutt. Halston now across the midcourt stripe, gives it to Holcutt. Near side three-pointer, off the front iron, no good. Taken by Spencer going the other way. 3-point shot by Selden. In and out. Rebounded by Halston, and a foul. That one's going to go against Deshaun Canty. TJ Benson takes his time crossing the midcourt stripe. Tyler Freeman on the near side gives it back to Benson, and it will be a backcourt violation. Possession goes over to Spencer. Canty inbounds it to Brown. Brown far side to Griffin. Griffin for a long 3-point shot. Got it to go. And Spencer leads. 11-10 now, the Green Wave. TJ Benson collects loose ball, drives in, lost it, and it's taken by Spencer. Good defense there by Isaiah Fitzpatrick. Key with the long two near side, no good. Rebounded by Halston over to Holcutt. Holcutt, deep pass to Josh Jackson. He drives in, passes it far side to Benson. Benson for three, short. Rebounded by Spencer. Kevin Brown, near side to Griffin. Griffin trying to make some moves on Freeman. Pass far side to Key. Key drives in. Good pass inside to Fitzpatrick. 2-point shot up is no good, and an over the back foul is going to be called against Fitzpatrick. Holcutt trying to rebound the ball. 11-10 Spencer leads, 2:22 to play in our first quarter. Benson drives in. Near side to Tyler Freeman. Freeman inside to Hocutt. Hocutt two-point shot is good. Good pass inside by Tyler Freeman, and Calvary converts, and it's a 1-point lead now for Calvary. Long three-point shot to the near side by Griffin. Off the back iron, no good. Gets his own rebound, drives in. Fade away from 10 feet, got it to go. 13-12, Spencer regains the lead. Back and forth we go. Freeman near wing for three. No good. Off the back iron. Rebound goes off of Spencer. And Calvary will retain possession. Austin inbounds it to Benson. Benson back to Halston. Calvary trying to set something offensively. Back to Halston, drives in, into the paint. Hard fought two-point shot, got it to go. No foul call, but Calvary regains the lead. Canty back to Griffin. Griffin driving in, far side. Pass inside, good pass inside, and to Fitzpatrick, who got the shot to go. And Spencer now has another 1-point lead. Hocutt in the far corner, back to Halston. Halston around the horn to Freeman, around the horn to Benson. Benson driving in, he traveled. Coach Allen yelling at his players to come get the ball as Brown inbounds to Terrence Tiggs. Tiggs drives in, loses it, goes right to Brown, but the shot is missed and rebounded by Halston. Halston all the way down to Jackson. Jackson for two in transition, got it to go. Another lead change, 16-15, Calvary now the 1-point lead. 35 seconds to play in our first quarter. And a carry by Terrence Tiggs turns the ball over, back to Calvary. J.J. Benson driving into the paint, floater for two, off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Spencer. Griffin gets it to Brown. Brown near side to Key. Key drives in, and a hard-fought shot goes in for Fitzpatrick, and he's fouled. Another lead change, 17-16, Spencer leads. And Fitzpatrick with a chance to make it a 2-point lead. Free throw is short, rebounded by Halston. 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. Halston across the midcourt stripe. Far side to Benson with 6. Back to Halston with 5. Halston directing traffic with 3, with 2, with 1. Freeman near side for 3 at the buzzer end. The lead, got it to go! What a shot by Tyler Freeman, and what a way to end the first quarter. Calvary leads 19-17 after 8 minutes against Spencer. This is high school basketball on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back. Crazy. Welcome back to the ball game. 19-17 Calvary leads. Tyler Freeman with a three-pointer at the buzzer in the first quarter to give Calvary a 2-point lead. Back and forth affair back in the first 8 minutes as T.J. Benson will start things offensively for Calvary in the second quarter. Far side to Halston. Halston around the horn to Freeman. Back to T.J. Benson. Back to Halston. Halston, three-point shot from the far side. Airballed it, rebounded by Spencer. T.J. Benson with another steal and another two-point shot in transition. T.J. Benson having a really good game defensively for Calvary. Ball is loose on the far side. Terrence Tiggs with it. Gives it to Kerry Griffin. T.J. Benson slaps the ball from behind, but he also got a piece of the arm of Griffin. It'll be a foul. Tiggs inbounds it to Kerry Griffin. T.J. Benson on the defense. Griffin drives in, two-point shot. No foul call, goes out of bounds. Calvary basketball. Liam Anderson inbounds it to Benson. Near side to Freeman. Freeman thought about taking the three. Now he does from the near side. Too short, rebounded by Anderson, but it goes out of bounds off his left hand. Zaquan Bright will check in. Kerry Griffin will check out for Spencer. Edward Brown inbounds it to Terrence Tiggs. Pass goes inside to Kevin Brown. Brown back to Bright. Drives in, two-point shot is good, and a foul. Good defense by Dylan Halston. Better offense by Zaquan Bright. And he'll head to the free throw line for a chance for a three-point play. Shawdell Irvin checks in for Tyler Freeman for Calvary. Free throw is no good, but an over-the-back foul, I believe, called against Joshua Selden on the rebound. So the putback shot does not count, and it'll be Calvary basketball. More substitutions coming in for Calvary. Nate Stokes will check in. Five on the floor for Calvary. Shawdell Irvin, Dylan Halston, T.J. Benson, Liam Anderson, and Nate Stokes. Halston, near side. And a carry, I believe, or double dribble called against Dylan Halston. Turnover gives the ball back to Spencer. Offensive foul against Calvary. Spencer with the basketball with a chance to tie or take the lead. Right, fakes the pass, drives inside, pass out near side to Brown. Brown behind the three-point line, back inside to Bright, back to Canty. Canty double-teamed by Anderson and Halston as he misses the two-point shot. Halston gets the rebound. Halston far side to T.J. Benson. Benson driving in, spin move, back outside to Halston. Halston behind the three-point line, trying to drive in, far side to Stokes, back to Halston. Halston around the horn to T.J. Benson. Benson driving in, lost it, recollects it. 18 on the shot clock. Halston for three. Off the side of the rim, no good and out of bounds. Spencer basketball. Canty inbounds it to Kevin Brown. Zaquan Bright going far side. Three-point shot by Kevin Brown is good. Just a simple pull-up three, and Spencer regains the lead, 22-21. Pass goes inside to Liam Anderson, but his pass for Halston is just about outside, and he goes out of bounds into the Spencer bench. Griffin with the ball near side. Over to Canty. Canty, another three-point shot taken by Kevin Brown, and that one goes as well, and he's heating up. Three-point shot near side by Irvin. Gets that one to go, and a response by Calvary. And a one-point ball game. 25-24, 5 minutes to play second quarter. Griffin inside. Canty at the free throw line, and a foul called against Shawdell Irvin. Tried to draw the charge. He did not. So Spencer will inbound. Brown. Three-point shot from the corner for Bright is good, and Spencer takes a 4-point lead. 4 straight three-pointers made by each team, and a carry by Dylan Halston of Calvary. Simple mistake there, and another turnover for the Knights offense. Brown drives in, pass far side. Driving in for 2, and a good defensive play by Halston, but the foul is called. That'll send Kerry Griffin to the line. Jacavian Key in front of the scorer's table looking like he'll check back in. Griffin's first free throw is good, and he will check in for Cyclone Bright. Abe Evangelista checks in for Liam Anderson. Second free throw is good by Griffin. 30-24, Spencer leads. Halston, far side to Benson. Benson far side to Stokes. Stokes drives in, reverse layup is no good, and the rebound taken by Spencer. Griffin going the other way. Pull-up jumper, near side, got it to go. 8-point lead for Spencer. Timeout taken by Coach Gordon and Calvary. Spencer starting to heat it up a little bit. 32-24 Green Wave. An 8-point lead for Spencer with 4:08 to play in the first half. This is high school basketball on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. 32-24, Spencer leads. 4:05 to play first half. TJ Benson on the far side with the ball. Back to Tyler Freeman. Freeman for 3 from the near side. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound goes to Spencer. Pass inside. Shot is missed. Inside by Cameron Thomas for Spencer. Halston gives it to Benson. 3-point shot from the near side. Off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Thomas. Isaiah Fitzpatrick into the ball game. Ball goes off the foot of somebody. Who was it off of? It was off of Spencer, Calvary Basketball. Shawdell Irvin over to the Dylan Halston. Halston far side to Stokes. Stokes back to Halston. Halston trying to drive in to the left elbow, into the paint. 2-point shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Back far side. Benson now with the ball in the near wing. Over to Halston. Halston 3-point shot from the far wing is good. 5-point ball game, 3 minutes to play first half. Diggs driving in, right block, 2-point shot, floater, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Spencer. Inbound goes to T.J. Benson. Benson far side to Halston. Halston to Stokes. 3-point shot from the far side. Off the rim, no good, and rebounded by Spencer. T.J. Benson almost had another steal. Tiggs comes near side. Floater for 2. Got it to go. Beautiful touch on that shot by Terrence Tiggs. 7-point lead for Spencer. Right over the outstretched arm of Dylan Halston. Benson's pass far side to Stokes. Pass inside. 2-point shot by Evangelista is no good. Back the other way for Spencer. 3-point shot by Griffin is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of the Green Wave. Liam Hocutt will check back into the ball game for Calvary. Evangelista will check out. Nate Stokes also checks out. Josh Jackson back into the ball game. T.J. Benson calling out the play. Irvin with the ball. Back over to Benson in the corner. Just saved it from going out of bounds to Halston. Pass inside to Hocutt. 2-point shot from the left block is good. 34-29, a minute 50 to play first half. Brown with the ball, pump faking. Gives it to Bright. Bright on the near side. Back to Key. At the Key. Griffin with the ball, driving in on Halston. Drives in left block. 2-point shot over Hocutt. No good. Rebounded by Dylan Halston. Pass back to Benson. Benson on the near wing. Drives in. 10-foot floater up and just off the front iron. Gets his own rebound. Gets it back up. Does not get it to go. And rebounded by Spencer. Edward Brown with a hard-fought rebound. And another foul called against T.J. Benson. Slapping the ball out of the arm of Kevin Brown, but he caught his arm. Foul on the floor. Spencer will inbound. And a timeout taken by Calvary. A minute 12 to play in the first half. 34-29. Spencer leads over Calvary. And their last exhibition game before the regular season. This is high school basketball on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. The minute 12 to play in our first half. Spencer leads by 5. Kerry Griffin with the basketball near side. Over to Bright. Bright driving in. Key. Back to Griffin. Griffin 3. Good defense out there by Josh Jackson, but it didn't matter. Griffin drains it. 8-point lead for Spencer. 52 seconds to play first half. Pass goes far side by Benson over to Jackson. Jackson 2-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Edward Brown of Spencer. Terrence Tiggs, far side, driving in. 2-point shot. Floater just short. Rebounded by Hocutt. Hocutt. Back to Jackson. Back to Benson. Oh, beautiful ball move, but Benson lost it. Benson spin move trying to drive in. Passes it outside to Hocutt. Hocutt for 3 from the near side. Got it to go! 5-point game again. 18 seconds to play first half. T.J. Benson nearly had another steal. Tiggs drives in. Gives it to Bright. Back over to Griffin. Griffin driving in with 10. Inside to Brown. Brown 2-point shot from the left block. Good. 6 on the clock. 5. Benson with 4. With 3. Far side with 2. 3-point shot. Good! Back-to-back buzzer beaters for Calvary from 3 to end the first and second quarter. And we head to the intermission in a 4-point ball game. Spencer leads 39-35. So while we got a moment, I'd like to thank some of our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika. That's where I got my first truck, the GMC Canyon. Most reliable truck on the market. Pepsi Buffalo Rock, Best soda, best lemon lime soda, as we know, the only lemon lime soda, Starry. And Gordy Eye Care, Master Wall Incorporated, thank you for all your support and helping us do what we love, giving recognition to these high school athletes that certainly deserve it. Entertaining first half. We'll be back for the second half. Spencer leads by 5. We'll be back in just a minute here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. 39-35, Spencer leads as we begin the second half. Again, the Calvary boys team went 10-16 overall last year. They were knocked out of the playoffs by Hills Academy. Jonathan Gordon, their head coach in his second season, played at Brookstone, graduated from there 10 years ago. Calvary plays a lot of public schools this year, not just Spencer. They play Hardaway, Columbus High, Shaw. They also play Harris County next week to begin the season, the regular season, as I mentioned. They also play Glenwood, and in their region they got Strong Rock, San Pacelli, Brookstone, and Westfield. Three-point shot from the far side is rebounded by Austin. Shot was taken by Brown. Austin down to Jackson. Two-point shot in transition. Goes. Two-point game. Calvary's first practice was on October 21st, so about 3 weeks of good work to get this Calvary basketball team in shape and in order. Brown drives in. Two-point shot off the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound and puts it back and gets it to go. 4-point lead again for the Green Wave. Austin near side. Pass it far side to Hocutt. Hocutt drives in right block. Two-point shot goes. Edward Brown, far side to Griffin. Griffin back to Kevin Brown. A minute into our third quarter, 41-39 our score. Spencer leads. Three-point shot from the far side by Brown off the back iron, no good. Rebound goes to Spencer. Griffin with a 2-point shot from the left elbow. Gets it to go. 10-foot shot, excuse me. Austin drives in, long 2-point shot from the far wing, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Liam Holcutt now with a 3-point shot from the near side. That one is drained. 1-point ball game, 6:25 to play third quarter. Kevin Brown with the ball on the far wing, back to Griffin. Back to Kevin Brown. Edward Brown drives in, but he traveled before he took the shot. And Calvary will have the basketball and a chance to regain the lead. Hocutt into Benson. Benson far side to Austin. Austin over to Urban, back to Dylan Austin. TJ Benson with the ball at the key, near side to Hocutt. Open for three from the near wing for the lead. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it is, what's the call? Off of Spencer. Austin will look to inbound. Passes it far side to Benson. Benson behind the arc. Directing traffic back to Austin. Austin back to Benson. Open for three from the near key for the lead. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Spencer's Kerry Griffin. Griffin drives far side. Passes inside to Selden. Selden 2-point shot is no good, but he is fouled. And now go against Hocutt. So Joshua Selden with a trip to the free throw line. First free throw is too strong. Liam Anderson will check in for Liam Hocutt. Second free throw in and out. Good hard-fought rebound there by Anderson. Gets it out to TJ Benson. Benson coming near side, dribbling with the left hand. Pressure defensively, far side to Austin. Austin for three in the lead. Good! From way downtown, from London, England, you could say. 2-point lead for Calvary. Bright passes it inside off of Edward Brown. Taken by Jackson, far side. 2-point shot from the right block by Irvin is no good. Rebounded by Spencer. Now the other way in transition. Griffin Pulls down the three-point shot. Gives it to Shelton. Shelton for three. Good. Spencer regains the lead by 1. Back and forth again we go. Far side three by Irvin off to the left. Rebounded by Spencer. Bright coming in transition. 2-point shot. The floater, no good. Rebounded by Halston. Halston, deep pass down to Irvin. Irvin, back far side to TJ Benson. Benson driving in. 2-point shot for the right block. Gets it to go, and he's fouled. TJ Benson with a great play driving inside the paint, and he'll head to the free throw line as he's given Calvary a 1-point lead and a chance to make it 2. Beautiful footwork along the baseline by TJ Benson. As we're getting our substitutions in order. Darnell Hamilton will check in for the first time tonight for Calvary. The free throw by Benson is good. 2-point lead for the Calvary Christian Knights. 4:12 to play third quarter. It's been an excellent exhibition of these teams' talents. 2-point shot is short-armed by Isaiah Fitzpatrick and will go out of bounds. It'll be Calvary basketball. Halston inbounds to Benson. Halston standing in at 6'5". Pass goes inside to Hamilton, but it's off his right hand and out of bounds. Kevin Brown throws it along the far sideline, gets it back at the key. Pass is tipped over to Griffin. Griffin for three from the far side, in and out. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Spencer. Inbound goes to TJ Benson, coming near side. Drives in the near wing, now drives into the paint. 2-point floater shot, goes. Beautiful touch by TJ Benson. 4-point lead for Calvary and a timeout taken by Spencer. The Knights have regained the lead. 50-46, Calvary leads Spencer. 3:19 to play, third quarter. This is high school basketball, Georgia, Alabama, Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. Spencer will inbound. Shelton inbounds it to Brown. Spencer trailing by 4, 3:11 to play third quarter. Kerry Griffin with the ball, trying to drive it in on Josh Jackson. Passes it far side. 3-point shot by Brown on the far side is good. Long range three by Kevin Brown. It's a 1-point ball game. Benson drives to the key, directing traffic. Now drives in the left block. He slipped, and the travel is called. Quick substitution for Calvary. Liam Anderson will check in for Darnell Hamilton. Griffin, fast pass inside, taken by Halston. Halston with the spin move, pass back to him. Halston goes in for the jam, oh, and he just short-armed it. Ooh, this place would have erupted. Spencer trying to score in transition, ball's loose on the floor. And a foul, I believe, is called against Calvary's Liam Anderson. And timeout called by Spencer. Well, we've got another moment. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, Gordy Eye Care, Pepsi Buffalo Rock, Master Wall, thank you for your support. Thank you for being a presenting sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Again, got action every day on the channel for you. High school football playoff games this Friday. Coaches shows. Basketball tomorrow night. Got a little bit of everything now on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. For all the coverage you need of Chattahoochee Valley sports. Check out Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Like the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share us on Facebook, turn on the notifications so you know every time we're going live and making some great content for you to enjoy when it comes to high school sports in the Chattahoochee Valley area. Spencer on the offense. Pass inside to Isaiah Fitzpatrick. He gets it to go from the right block, and the Green Wave have regained the lead. Halston for three from the far wing. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound goes to Spencer. Terrence Tiggs with the ball, 2 minutes to play third quarter. Kerry Griffin inside. Kevin Brown, 2-point shot from the near side. Rebounded by Calvary's Liam Anderson. Deep pass, trying to get it to Josh Jackson was TJ Benson. He goes out of bounds, but it is off of Kevin Brown of Spencer. Austin will inbound. Over to TJ Benson. Benson driving in. 2-point shot from 6 feet. Short-armed it. Rebound goes to Spencer. And a foul called against Liam Anderson of Calvary. I believe. A foul goes against Spencer, and they'll give Calvary the basketball back. Austin gives it to TJ Benson. Benson back to Austin. Austin on the three-point line. Trying to drive in on Terrence Tiggs. Spin move. Pass inside to Liam Anderson. He lost it. Taken by Spencer. Griffin trying to drive in. Hops, 2-point shot is good from about 8 feet. And a 3-point lead now for the Green Wave. Pass near side. Irvin back far side to Halston. Halston trying to drive in. He traveled before he drove into the paint. As the ball goes into the garbage can. Not going to wash that one off. 3-point lead for Spencer. A minute 10 to play third quarter. Quick pass inside. And the 2-point shot is short-armed by Kevin Brown. And the rebound goes to Calvary. TJ Benson. Pass far side to Irvin. Irvin back to Benson. Benson drives in to the left block. Pass it back outside to Halston. Back over to Irvin. Irvin for three in the tie. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Spencer. Isaiah Fitzpatrick on the rebound for the Green Wave. 40 seconds to play third quarter. Spencer leads by 3. Pass far side to Terrence Tiggs. Back over to Griffin. To Javarian Key. Key back to Tiggs. Tiggs still looking. And a 3-second violation called against the Green Wave. That'll go against Isaiah Fitzpatrick. Shot clock is off. 19 seconds to play in the third quarter. Calvary trailing by 3. Benson coming to the near side. Trying to drive in. Comes back out. Passing to Halston. Gets the shot to go, and he's fouled. He'll have a chance to tie the ball game up at 53. Great physicality there by Dylan Halston. And a free throw attempt to tie the ball game up. The free throw is no good, rolls out. 6 seconds to play third quarter. Benson coming in for the steal. Benson got the steal, goes left block for the lead for Calvary. Got it to go. And that will do it for the third quarter. What a defensive play by TJ Benson to give the Knights the lead heading into the fourth period. 54-53, Calvary leads. 8 minutes to play here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter. TJ Benson, who just gave Calvary the 1-point lead, will start things off offensively for Calvary. Trying to drive in, gets a block by Halston. Slip trying to drive into the paint, ball's loose on the floor. Halston trying to get it out, ball still loose on the floor. It rolls out of bounds and it's off of Spencer. So Calvary saves the possession. Possession arrow does currently favor the Green Wave. Shelton will check in for Key. 5 on the floor for Calvary. Halston, Irvin, Benson, Jackson, and Liam Anderson. Pass goes to Benson. Back to Irvin, back to Benson. Benson behind the three-point line. Given plenty of cushion by Terrence Tiggs. Now drives in, pulls up, two-point shot. No good, rebounded by Spencer. Rebound there by Deshaun Canty. Kerry Griffin. Back to Kevin Brown at the key. Brown back to Griffin. Griffin along the near sideline. Nearly lost out of bounds. Good defense here by Shawdale Irvin, the transfer from Shaw High School. Pass goes far side to Kerry Griffin. Griffin nearly lost it out of bounds. Goes inside to Shelton. Shelton trying to drive in, spin move. Pulls up for 2. Got it to go, and the lead now for Spencer. 55-54. Halston drives in, and he got fouled on the floor before the shot went. The shot does count, excuse me. They call the foul on the shot. So the shot will count. Calvary has the lead now by 1, and Dylan Halston has a chance to make it 2. Free throw no good off the back iron. 1-point lead for Calvary. It will remain. Kevin Brown, pass inside by Tiggs. Found the only hole really open there through all the defenders in the middle of that defense. It goes out of bounds. Calvary basketball now. Benson cuts back at the left elbow. Now tries to drive into the left block, makes a move, drives in, gets fouled. Foul goes against Terrence Tiggs. And TJ Benson now at the free throw line. Makes the first one. As well as the second. 3-point lead now for Calvary. And a foul called against Calvary underneath. That's going to go against Liam Anderson. Deep three-point shot from the far keys, no good. Good rebound there by TJ Benson for Calvary. Benson behind the back dribble, drives in, lost it. Taken by Shelton. Shelton back to Griffin. Griffin trying to move in transition. Passes it far side to Kevin Brown. Brown with a good pass inside to Canty. Canty goes up, and a jump ball is called, and that will give possession to Spencer. Inbounds pass goes to Griffin. Back to the key to Brown. Griffin working on Irvin on the far side. Back outside to Bright. Bright far side. Griffin for 3 off the back iron, no good. Rebound is loose toward the midcourt stripe. Taken by Jackson. Jackson over to the far side to Irvin. Irvin for 3 for Calvary. Good! Shawdale Irvin doubles the lead for Calvary. 6-point lead for the night, 61-55, 5:17 to play. Spencer now back on offense. Kevin Brown on the far wing. Passes it near wing to Kerry Griffin. Griffin near corner. Bright open for three. Too strong. Rebounded by Shaudell Irvin of Calvary. TJ Benson with the ball. Near side to Halston. Halston back to Benson. Benson driving in. Spin move to the left block. Back pass over to the far side. Didn't try to get Irvin. Now Irvin for three again. Got it to go! Shaudell Irvin's heating up. Timeout, Calvary. And a 9-point lead for the Knights with 4:46 to play. Two huge threes in a row. As Shaudell Irvin helps give Calvary a 64-55 lead. A tremendous offensive outburst by the Calvary Christian Knights to begin this fourth quarter, as they trailed heading into it. As Shaudell Irvin hits 2 threes in a row. And Calvary now in business with 4 minutes and 46 seconds to play. Again, Calvary's first regular season game will be right back here next Tuesday night as they host Harris County. So it will be Spencer basketball. Kerry Griffin will do the inbounding duties for the Green Wave. Selden looking to pass. Goes far side to Griffin. Griffin back near side to Bright. Bright back to Griffin. Griffin just inside the midcourt stripe. Back to Bright. Bright lost it. Benson with another steal. Driving left block. 2-point shot in transition. No good, but he's fouled. TJ Benson with another steal defensively. They're going to have to call the cops next time, Brandon, with how he's stealing everything tonight. Man. First free throw is off the back iron and no good. Second free throw by Benson is good, and Calvary's pushed it to a double-digit lead. Brown passes it far side to Key. Back to Brown at the key. Pass inside to Selden. Selden, 2-point shot goes up. He is fouled. Liam Anderson again with another foul. I believe that is his third. So that'll send Joshua Selden to the free throw line. 65-55 our score. Selden's first free throw was good. Anderson will check in. Check out. Liam Hokut will check in. Second free throw, no good off the back iron, rebounded by Hokut. Little full court press action for Spencer. Hokut going far side, lost it far side. Griffin with the ball. Good defense there by Josh Jackson. Back to Griffin and a steal by Shaudell Irvin, but he goes out of bounds. Couldn't quite keep it in the court of play. And possession goes back to Spencer. Good pass inside. Over to Edward Brown, who gets the 2-point shot to go. And a 7-point lead now for Calvary. More full court press action by Spencer. Halston over to the far side to Jackson. Jackson back to Halston. Halston did well to keep it from being a backcourt violation. Back to TJ Benson. 3:17 to play. 15 now on the shot clock. Halston inside the Jackson. Jackson pass far side to Irvin. Irvin for three, his third of the game. Good! Shawdale Irvin, 3 straight threes. And Calvary again leads by 10. Key, far side, three-point shot by Griffin is good. And Spencer responds with a three-point shot of their own. The Green Wave still in it. 7-point game, 2:32 to play. Benson far side, directing traffic. Trying to get a screen by Hokut. Gets it, drives in. And a hard foul on the floor. Neither team in the bonus yet. Benson will inbound. Gets it to Austin. Austin, 2-point jump shot from the free throw line. Off the back iron, no good. Ball loose on the floor and taken by Spencer. A couple Calvary Knights go down. And TJ Benson should have had another steal, but they called it a foul. And Coach Gordon can't believe it. And neither can the Calvary bench. The inbound goes to Terrence Tiggs. Kevin Brown with the ball, back to Tiggs. Tiggs behind the three-point line at the key. Drives in, lost the ball, but a foul, no, travel. He traveled before the foul was called, so a travel against Spencer, and the ball goes back to Calvary. 2:03 to play, Calvary leads by 7. Irvin inbounds it to C.J. Benson. Full court pressed again by Spencer. Dylan Halston with the ball. Back to Hokut. Hokut for 3 from the near corner. In and out. Rebounded by. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Spencer basketball. Goes off of Calvary. Nearly a great save by Josh Jackson. Terrence Tiggs across the midcourt stripe. Oh, and a steal there by Shawdale Irvin. Shawdale Irvin doing his best TJ Benson impression and gets it to go in transition. 9-point lead for Calvary. And an inbound violation. He stepped over the line, and that'll be Calvary basketball. And a simple mistake there by Spencer gives Calvary a chance to make it a double-digit lead again. Tiggs will check out. Benson looking to inbound. Over to Irvin. Irvin feeling the heat. Three-point shot off the back iron, rebounded by Spencer. Three-point shot over to the far side is short-armed by Griffin. Calvary now in transition. There goes Jackson. Jackson drives in. 2-point shot from the right hand is good. And Calvary has an 11-point lead now with 1:13 to play, and that'll just about do it. Selden, 3-point shot now from the near side. For Brown, goes out of bounds, but it's off of Calvary's Shawdale Irvin. Isaiah Fitzpatrick will check in. Edward Brown will check out for Spencer. And now coming in for Calvary, checking out for Calvary is Josh Jackson. 3-point shot from the far side by Bright is good, and that keeps Spencer in it. .58 seconds to play. Calvary leads by 8. Inbound goes to TJ Benson. Benson, pass far side to Hokut. Hokut, 2-point shot. Got fouled and he made it. Clutch shot there by Liam Hokut, and he'll head to the free throw line for a 3-point play. The free throw was good, and an 11-point lead again for Calvary. Quick 3 by Griffin. No good. Rebounded by Spencer. Put back is good by Fitzpatrick, and he's fouled. they go to the scorer's table. I believe there's some confusion if they're called the foul on the floor or on the shot. Now, yeah, it is on the shot as I originally thought. So 2 points for Spencer, and now 1 free throw attempt upcoming for Isaiah Fitzpatrick for Spencer. A chance to make it an 8-point ball game with 44 seconds to play. Free throw was up and good. Halston inbounds it near side to Benson. Benson driving fast, far side. Oh, he airmailed Liam Hocutt out of bounds. And a quick turnover gives Spencer the ball right back and a chance to make it a 2-possession ball game. Going quickly. Griffin, far side. Driving in is Bright. Back to Griffin. Griffin, far corner, 3-point shot off the side of the backboard. No good, but a rebound and a putback by Isaiah Fitzpatrick, and it's a 6-point ball game. 25 seconds to play. Austin needs to inbound. Goes far side to Hocutt. Hocutt. And timeout taken by Coach Gordon. 19 seconds to play. Calvary trying to hold on. 6-point lead over the Green Wave for the Knights. This is high school basketball on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the ball game. Calvary leading by 6. It would be their basketball. Shawdell Irvin will look to inbound. He'll inbound to Dylan Halston. 17 seconds to play. Halston across the midcourt stripe with 15. 14. Spencer not fouling yet, and now they do. And they're going to call that a push against Halston. An offensive foul against Dylan Halston, and it'll be Spencer basketball. And Coach Gordon can't believe it. And that gives Spencer the basketball back with a chance to make it a 1-possession game. 12 seconds to play. Pass goes inside of Griffin. Griffin deep 3 from the key. Off the back iron, no good, but a rebound and the putback by Bright is good. 4-point game. 4 seconds to play. Timeout Spencer. Officially with 3.7 seconds to go. Calvary just trying to hold on. A controversial offensive foul called against Dylan Halston. Spencer gets the putback to go, but it still remains a 2-possession ball game. In all likelihood, they'll need a foul, missed free throws by Calvary on their end, and then a 3-point shot with a foul on Spencer's end when they get back on offense. So Shawdell Irvin will inbound it for Calvary. Irvin inbounds it to Benson. Benson, he stepped out of bounds. Benson stepped out of bounds when he collected the ball. So now Spencer, with 2.2 seconds to play, has a final chance to tie the ball game up with a 4-point play. In all likelihood, if you're Calvary, you just don't play defense here. Inbound. 3 at the buzzer. No good. And Calvary holds on for a 75-71 victory over Spencer in their last exhibition ball game before the regular season next week. Coach Jonathan Gordon and Coach Allen for Spencer meet across the way as Calvary shows that they can really compete against these public schools. And before we go, it's time for the Alex Quinney Player of the Game. Brought to you by Alex Quinney, the Alex Quinney Agency, All-State. For the girls, I think it's safe to say it's Michaela Reed, number 15 for the girls. Really kept the minute. She was a star last year. She's going to be a star this year. Really good offensive player for the ladies' side for Calvary. For the boys for Calvary, I got to give it to the man from London, England, Dylan Halston. Really a force in the paint. Really big player, really physical player. Had a few 3-point plays to his physicality in the paint after making the 2-point shot. And him and Shawdell Irvin also had a key role in this game alongside T.J. Benson. But I'm going to give it to Dylan Halston. It's this Calvary men's basketball team has a really bright future. Well, folks, thank you for tuning in. We got content for you every day on the channel. Like us on Facebook and on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Share us on Facebook. Ring the bell. You know the drill. For my producer, Brandon, I've been your play-by-play commentator, Noah Shelton. We thank you for tuning in tonight. Calvary boys beat Spencer in the exhibition 75-71. Springfield girls beat Calvary girls in the first regular season game of the season 38-25. We'll see you next time on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Good night, everybody.